So, are you the parent of a young baseball player? Let's say 12, 13, 14 years old. Well, I've got a message for you. I had two sons that were young baseball players one time, and they had big dreams. They wanted to play Division One baseball. Now, the good news is both of them got to play Division One baseball, along with 500 plus other kids that I've helped move on to Division One baseball. So, the challenge now is that everything has changed. Everything. Oh, by the way, that smoke there, I got a little fire in the fire pit. So it's going to be a nice evening here in central Pennsylvania, but that's for another time. This is like a fireside chat. I want to give you the information you really need to hear. I'm not sure if you have access to truthful information, but I'm going to give it to you right now. It's harder now than ever before for a high school kid to play Division One baseball out of high school. And if you're not sure why, I'm going to tell you. Number one, a thing called the transfer portal. The transfer portal has changed everything. What it essentially is an entirely new group of kids that college coaches can choose from. Back when my sons were coming through, college coaches weren't looking at other college players, and my sons weren't competing with those kids for a roster spot, for a scholarship. Today they are. Your son, if he's 13 or 14 years old, he has to be ready to play Division One baseball as a freshman to get a scholarship. That's how he's being evaluated. The days of looking at players and developing them and giving them a year or two to get acclimated to the college life are over completely. Now, I don't know if you know this, but now you do. So there's a point to me telling you this. It's not impossible, and high school kids are going to get to play, but here's the two groups that get to play after high school at Division One. Group number one, I call them freaks of nature. They're bigger, faster, stronger kids than everybody else, and they get the money. The bigger, faster, stronger, more talented kids. So if your son's a late bloomer, he's not going to be able to compete with that. Because remember, college coaches are also looking at other college players from other programs to fill in their roster spots, okay? The second group, and this is a very, 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 very small percentage of the population of baseball players, are kids that have been developing literally from 12, 13 years old for the specific goal and reason to play Division One baseball. They knew at 12 what they wanted, and they were preparing for 4 or 5 or 6 years to play Division One baseball. Now, those kids are rare. And the ones that are out there doing that on their own, wow, I tip my cap to you. It's really hard to know what to do on your own. So what's the point of all this? The point is, I started a new program. It's called D1D National. D1D National stands for Division One Development. It is a program for young kids who know what they want, for parents who know what they want. Say hi to my chickens, by the way. Sorry, I digress. For parents who know that they want to support their son's efforts, and they're willing to spend 3, 4, 5 years developing for that specific purpose. What we do is we identify players that we think have the talent, the natural God-given talent, and then we help develop them. Now, that group of kids will most likely get an opportunity to play Division One baseball because we literally are grooming them for that purpose. But all this travel ball stuff, everybody's playing in all these tournaments and getting on their stacked teams and trying to win trophies and get ranked and all that kind of stuff, spending money, going to showcases. I'm just telling you right now, that is antiquated. That is old news, yesterday's news. That's not how it happens. The way it happens now is either you're a freak of nature and you get there by default, you're just born to play baseball at the next level, or you start early, you have a very specific plan, people are helping you groom And then when the timing is right, they expose you to the college coaches. I mean, I've literally personally helped over 500 kids move on to the next level, but it was easier back then. It just was. So it's like a humbling message for you. I want you to know the truth, and then you can make an informed decision. Wow, your son's pretty talented. You have to decide what you're going to put into this to understand what you're going to get out of it. Okay? So D1D National, it's a new program. We're recruiting coaches around the country right now, but we've got an amazing plan for these young kids coming into our program. We're going to play them in front of college coaches. We're going to groom them for the next level, and they will be ready, and they will get opportunities that most kids aren't going to get. That's how it works. All right? D1D National, check us out.